take out the trash Tuesday. So there's a bit of noise on the streets in my neighborhood. Landscaping as well, right? I think there's some wood chipping going on in the complex across the street from me. But anyway, I wanted to cover this because Breezy has deemed herself Miss Nosy, as though she's just talking about the stuff on Twitter and not involved in it. And so she's just covering it for her channel. But to my experience, Breezy, you are cherry picking. Let's go.
Hey you guys, and welcome to a new video. This video is going to be all about Girl World gossip. So, Girl World has pretty much been on fire with striking and lol suits, but I covered the lol suits and the striking war in a different video. Today we're going to see what else BBW Veronica has to say about the shared client with foodie claim. FFG and K Bella are fighting again. They've really been at it. There's a Girl World scammer. DC says she has proof on who called the authorities to her store. So let's just get right into it, you guys. So quick recap, K Bella and FFG started fighting because K Bella had been off social media for 3 months, and she came back. She jumped right back into Girl World, and she asked a question one day: is BBJ still alive? She didn't tag FFG, she just asked it on her own Twitter.
Right. And you are not mentioning that there was already people trying to create a false narrative that something happened to BBJ and that French Fried Girl needed to answer for that, right? You're also leaving out the Kai Bella went to FFG's channel for a week, and when FFG finally recognized her and said, "Hi, Kai Bella," she said, "Finally, after a week, I was there. I was in the chat. And you know this because I put it on your information, your thing about this. And I said, be careful about uplifting Kai Bella because she's been going to the larger channels to try and recruit their chatters to monetize her channel. Did I not say this?" And he said, "Wow, huh?" Right? That was like your fucking reply. But now you're like, I don't know, I guess the story starts here. That's cherry picking information, Breezy. I mean, I don't know all of the backstory behind you. I know a little bit about the garlic bread thing, but I really don't know what's going on with you and why so many other reactors have adverse feelings for you. I just don't know why that is, except that I'm looking at this and this is cherry-picked information. And why would you side up with Kai Bella? She literally created like something like 4 to 5 different accounts to harass Chantel. What was it, like 3 to 4 months after she had already dumped all of the info exposing her husband. So she already got out what she needed to do as a troll, and now she's back as a troll and you're totally down with this. By the way, she blocked me on Twitter too for asking her why she couldn't build her channel organically, since she claimed to have been a TikTok manager that was paid and had experience in this. I got blocked on Twitter by Kai Bella for asking that question.
Me, it seems like she was genuinely curious, but who knows? Who knows? FFG really got mad at that and like went on a whole rage. She was mad at K Bella. She was mad that I was even covering this and talking about it. And one thing that stands out in my mind is she kept saying once a beezer, always a beezer. I have to correct myself. I'm sorry. She was saying a beezer is a beezer forever. Talking about K Bella, but FFG was a beezer too. I don't know if people have forgotten that. I don't know if FFG has forgotten about that, but she too was a beezer. Anyways, I'm not team anybody other than Team Nosy. Just wanted to point that out. But since K Bella asked, is BBJ still alive, FFG has really just not been a fan of K Bella. And K Bella takes her little digs in where she can. K Bella said, since I can't chat in FFG's stream, I'm just going to use this to say that she has no lips. Julie said, did she block you too? For someone who tries to portray this tough persona, she's quicker on the block button than Chantal. K Bella said, yep, because I tweeted, is BBJ still alive? And French Fried Girl replies, you're not blocked. See you next Tuesday, Bella. Just being ignored. K Bella responds, nope, definitely blocked. And I can timestamp the stream where you stated so too. FFG reminds.
So at this point, it sounds like they're talking about different platforms. Twitter versus YouTube, right? I'm sure that she probably is blocked from chatting in FFG's live streams because she was trying to exploit her following, just like she did to Are You Serious? And Are You Serious totally was down with that. She was uplifting her. She's like, everybody subscribe to Kai Bella's new YouTube channel. We gotta get this girl up. Why? Why? I thought you were a modest Muslim. Okay? And you're saying that this woman who faked having an affair, if that's what it was, if he bought the plane ticket, she might have been there, dude. And then shows up 3 months later and starts using several accounts to harass the people that she outed. Like, you did your job. Get out. Why would you promote somebody like that? That's so crazy to me. Like, that's obsessive. That's weird. That's obsessive.
Twitter that See You Next Tuesday Bella was a paying beezer during the Kuwait era, just a few months ago. She says the way some of y'all backflip to lick the herpes right off her filthy face is hilarious to me. And then she says no more pictures. You guys, I have to keep this video YouTube friendly, but it is on the screen. She continues, then you're just a beezer again, liar. K Bella retweets it and says, someone seems a little cranky this morning. She asks if a certain somebody is not around. K Bella shares a picture of stuff she was going to donate to the Goodwill. And on a side note, she did share a little bit of her story over here on Twitter. And FFG kind of throws it back in her face and says, didn't you just claim to be homeless? She continues to name things that K Bella claimed. And she says, I've never seen someone go from homeless to donating a ton of crap in less than a month. Liar. Jesu said, wow, LMFAO, FFG really out here working overtime digging for content. K Bella responds,
Alright, honestly, kids, if you have somebody with a pile of crap saying that they're going to go through it and donate it, and they're basically homeless, which means that she's probably couch surfing at this point. This is shady as fuck. Look, I've had activists in my home who did the same bullshit to me, that were like, I have this great story arc and I just need your help, right? I had to have one of them thrown out by the sheriff because she was trying to squat. She was trying to squat in my house. And when the sheriff finally got her out, they said, you're going to need an exterminator because the entire room is covered with ants.
Seriously woke up and chose me. And if you're interested, I see K-Bella summed up FFG's little meltdown over on her channel on YouTube. Okay, let's continue with some more Girl World gossip. So, I did see this tweet by Crazy O Gabby, who shared a screenshot from...
No, that's enough for me. I honestly, Breezy, I don't think this is helpful to promote somebody that you don't know. You don't know the quality of her character, and so far the examples are not great. So I just don't think that this type of content is and you got the BBW Veronica T too. Like, you're picking up a bunch of stuff that is unverified, that we, like, I'm not going to push that kind of stuff forward if I don't know that there are receipts behind it. And currently there are no receipts behind it. So I don't know why you're covering this stuff, but you're freaking me out with what you're doing. And I am not down with this. I think it's absolute bullshit to try and pick a fight with FFG. Like, why? How is that beneficial to you, Miss Nosy? I don't get it.